Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we are on the road right at the minute. We have something very exciting lined up for us. We're heading to Novo Mesto, the site of the final Going Camping Achievement delivery. So we've never been there before, but we are going to be doing a mystery delivery. Yes, it's going to be exciting, folks. Never done this before. We're doing a mystery delivery at Novo Mesto, because we don't know whether the campervans will be waiting for us. Nothing there. So we are going to go all the way to the factory, the campervan factory, and then we've got some rules. If there is no campervans, well, if there's campervans, we take that. If there's no campervans, then 25 out of 30 on road to the Adriatics. That's pretty good. So we're just 5 more to go, and that gets us nicely. So we've got 25 out of the 30 city in the West Balkans DLC. But the next thing, if we can't do the campervan, then we have to take a delivery to the city of Koper if one's available, and that is the remaining city in the north part of the West Balkans DLC. I like that, whatever that is. Yeah, don't know what that was, but we've taken a picture. If that's not available, then any delivery to Albania, because we haven't been in and around Albania. If that's not available, any delivery anywhere that we've not been, and the furthest one basically we go to. So if we the furthest delivery to a place we've never been is the one we have to go to. And the final one, if we don't get any of those, is we have to take the longest delivery available. So it could be horrific. Right then, folks. What's this here? That feels like there's something not going on here. I did find, folks, an enormous hidden road. What's this? I don't really know where I am. I don't think I should be here. I thought this was more interesting than it actually is. So we'll go round this way. I think this used to be a petrol station, and now it's whatever this is. But I wonder if I could go over the side there. No, we won't do that. Go on. Oh, Christ on a bike. Let me in. Jesus Christ. Right. Don't know what was going on there, apart from my excellent driving. I'll have no criticisms of it. We've had some people criticising the driving in the comments. I can't understand why. So here we are in Novo Mesto. I think this is some sort of factory here. We've got, I guess this what we've got up ahead is where the folks live. So I am looking forward to seeing what we've got. So we will look initially for the campervan in the freight market jobs, and we'll also then look in external contracts. But here we are. So we are in the factory. I'm not entirely sure what sort of factory this is, but oh, well, there's some campervans right there. We might actually have the job right there ready for us to take. Actually, those aren't campervans, are they? They're just kind of, I don't know what they were, just vans. Right, we're gonna have a look. Let's do this. So remember, the rules are: number 1 is what we're going for is the campervan. If that's there, we have to take that. Number 2, if the campervan isn't available, we have to go to Koper if that job is available. Whatever it's taking, whatever. Number 3, any town in Albania. Number 4, a new location we've not been to, but the furthest one that is on the list. And number 5, which is just the furthest job. It could be chaotic. Let's go and have a look. Right. Well, there's not a lot here. There's not a lot here. So, in the freight market, we certainly don't have any campervans. We have a job to Ostrava in the Czech Republic, which I believe we've never been to. We've been to Bergen. Have we been to Frankfurt? Yeah, we've been to Frankfurt as well. So the only job that we could do there, based on our rules, would be taking some empty barrels to Ostrava. But never fear, the external contracts are here. So that is our backup job to Ostrava with 9 tons of empty barrels. And what a disappointment it would be. Right, we don't have a lot more here. That's cars. Damn you. So, oh my lord, we've got a trip to Venice. Now, we've not been to Venice. We've got a trip to the North Star Post Office. We have been there, so we can't do that. So Venice is winning at the minute, which would be nice. Stuttgart. We've been to Cluj. But we've not been to Paris. Which is an 812 mile journey. 18 hours and 43 minutes. Holy moly, that's what we're doing. Hold on to your butts, folks. Right, this is the route. It's I think the longest route we've done. So we skirt past Ljubljana, then go north into Austria, and through the mountains potentially, past Salzburg, past Munich, where we've been a bunch of times. And then we've got an interesting little bit of road here. This looks fun, through to Strasbourg into France. And then once we're there, then we take a road directly east through Metz, through Reims, and into Paris. That's the journey we've got. Wish us luck, folks. We will check in a bunch of times as we go along. Right, I just wanted to show this hidden road for anyone who's interested before we move on. The hidden road is in Graz. It's just before this DHL, and it goes bloody miles, but to absolutely nowhere. It just basically peters out, and you've got to kind of turn around there. But it's probably the longest one I've seen, or certainly been on, which is kind of cool. Right, we've got 812 miles to go, 18 hours. This is going to probably take me all night to drive, but it should be fun. Maybe not to edit, but it should be fun. Off we go. Make sure we've got our lights on. Can we do a perfect delivery? I mean, there's a question. I think you all know the answer to that, but it is a question all the same. So off we go. It is a moody sky ahead as we drive out of Novo Mesto. We will be looking for the campervans now we've picked this up, but unfortunately it's not going to be today. Right, folks, I will come back in a little bit as we are a good distance down the road. When stuff happens, maybe, or when I see something nice. I've got nothing else planned. What is going on here? I can't even go forward because it's a police car. Right, well, this is going to take some time. I will see you in a bit. I've just skirted around Ljubljana, which is it's a route we haven't actually been on previously, which is kind of interesting. There was a question mark along the side, but I'm not going to extend the route to get question marks. It is just it's way too long as it is. And in the distance we've got some hills, but it is a bit of a moody morning, isn't it? 9:04 on the Monday. It's going to take us, we're still 17 hours away, so it's a long old way. 766 miles to go. I think this is easily the longest journey that I have done, and I don't know why I've set myself this as a goal. It's going to take forever and ever, and because this is a freight job, because this isn't a freight jobs one, it's done on real time, isn't it? So I have to finish it in however long, sort of the next 18 hours or so. So I'm going to be at work in 18 hours time, I imagine. So it means that it has to be done today. Simple as that. So we've got one or two bits that I did want to talk about on the way around, on the way out. Oh, we've got fog. You know what? I don't think I've seen fog just yet. With the new updates, I don't think I have. It does look very pretty. we're going 61 miles an hour. I didn't think we were even allowed to. I guess it's because we're going downhill. But nobody cares because we are... I guess we're still in Slovenia. Just gone past Ljubljana. Where are we? Yeah, we're on the way out though. We are on the way out. So there's a photo taken at on the border here. Can't remember what that was. And we're coming just past this place, which is Klagenfurt and Verdensee, which is I asked about that, and thanks to Kim Reinkinen, who said he had wondered about that himself. It's actually a lake, so it's basically Klagenfurt on Verdensee, which is a lake, not a lake. So that's what that's all about. So maybe if we go there, we may well be seeing some sort of watery features there, which I think would be worth having a little look at. Right, anyway folks, we've covered some of the distance, that's for sure, but we've got a long way to go. I'll see you in about 5 hours, I reckon. We'll go over the border and then we'll see where we are. No laughing folks, the Karawanks tunnel is no laughing matter, not at all. Oh, that was again someone driving into me when I was in the right lane. So I'm not having that. This is still a perfect delivery. We are having to take a little bit of a detour towards Klagenburg and Verdensee, basically because there is literally no gas stations anywhere on the route that we're trying to go on. So there is one down here, and funnily enough, there is a viewpoint at this gas station. So we're going to go and have a look at that. Oh, I wonder if that's the place. The Verdensee, I guess is what it's called. There's a big old lake down there. Very, very nice. We're going to get some petrol as well because, as I said, we're parched. As if cars can be parched. And there is nowhere else to get it from. So let's go and do that, and then we'll go and find that viewpoint. I spy a viewpoint over there. Not really sure which way to go. Oh, there we can go this way. Let's see whether this is all about. It must be to do with that lake, or is this some like famous service station? Quite possibly. It's the ultimate service station. It is Verdensee, so I guess they do really good pickles here or something. I don't know. Okay, what's that? It's like a castle in the background on the hill. Something up there, tower, and there's one just over here as well. I can't point to it, but if I could, you would be able to see it. I was about to point with my finger as well. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder if you can go along that road there. It'd be pretty awesome if you could. Okay, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice. Yeah. I imagine this was massively upgraded in the rework. I need to find out whether this was actually there before the rework, because it feels the sort of place they might have thought, this is pretty spectacular, let's put that in as a bit of a treat for people. So we're back here at the service station. That was a very nice little viewpoint, I have to say. Oh, back in the car we go. Right. So, got to try and find our way back onto this road, and then we'll go back out, back on the road, and we're in Austria at the minute, and then we're heading up, avoiding the crazy roads here, past Salzburg and Munich. So we should be, without too much incident, heading over the border in Germany. Remember, I'm still on a perfect delivery. Still on a perfect delivery. Right. I'm going to do what I need to do, and then we'll get out of here. This is a real windy little road as we're going under the we come out of the service station. We're just going under the road here, but getting here, it's a nice little bit of driving. I've enjoyed this. Doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Just about got through, very, very tight. But we're just coming back up here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of diving down into the town nearby, see what that looks like as well. Because this was a very, very pretty location. Certainly one of the prettier ones I've seen so far in Austria, because I was a little disappointed, I have to say, by Salzburg. I was expecting a little bit more. Even the old town was, it was alright, but nothing spectacular. Right, folks, let's get driving. We did have a beautiful blue sky not so long ago, but we're back with some clouds, so hopefully that does not mean we're going to get some rain. I will see you down the road. Just seeing the snow-covered Alps all around us again now, so we're back in that part of the world. Beautiful forests we're driving through. Austria is really pretty, I have to say. Very much enjoying. This is another road I've not been on, but look at the size of that mountain up there. Some really big old hills up ahead, and another complicated little road. I think it's not too complicated because we don't need to go anywhere. But yeah, nice stuff. Enjoying the drive so far. Just over 15 hours, or just under 15 hours to go. Just under 650 miles as well. Doing all right. I think we're still haven't been caught by the police, despite spending most of our time over the speed limit. So that's all right. Still haven't had a crash. Don't care what you say in the comments, but haven't had a crash. I just love those tunnels where you come out and there's just like spectacular stuff on the other side. Oh, lovely. Right, see you in a bit, probably as we close in on the German border. So we've crossed over into Germany and we're just coming up to Munich now, but we are going to need to sleep. We have getting quite close to being a little bit on the tired side, so I think go this way, maybe. Probably not the best idea, but I think this is possibly the best way through. And then somewhere up here we should be able to pull in. There we go. And have a bit of a sleep. They've got a little cafe there. We'll stop in, enjoy ourselves. We might have to double sleep it until tomorrow morning. Why not? Live a little. Well, look at that. It's raining. Lovely. Munich up ahead, so we're going to drive on that way. I don't think he's in our lane, so I think we're good. Off out we come. Awesome. So we're going to be heading past the Allianz Arena and a bunch of other things, and we'll be driving out towards Stuttgart, and then we head off then to over the border into France towards Strasbourg, and then once we get there it feels like we're on the home straight, as it were, but a long old way to go. 548 miles still on the list. But I did want to talk whilst we're watching the Allianz Arena go past in our left hand window. Did want to talk a little bit about the new garage that we said we were going to buy. So I did ask a couple of episodes ago which country and which city should we buy the garage in. Got 3 votes. Unfortunately it was for 3 different garages, so that will remain open for a bit longer until I get some sort of definitive answer. I think the video that's come out and has only just come out anyway, so I think we'll wait a little bit, see if anyone else votes for that. But the Parkera voted for Lyon, Andy voted for Malmo, and Kim Arankinen, our Finnish lorry driver, he voted for Lahti in Finland. So it's the random not either of the any of the three choices. He's gone for Finland, which is where he grew up. So we'll absolutely be doing having a base over there once we unlock it, but we haven't done that yet. So it's going to be probably either Malmo or Lyon as our next base. So that should be fun. Or even Paris now we're there. No, we're sticking with the original choices. What the heck was that? What did I hit? I'm going to have to watch that back. I didn't see anything there. So, did I drift? Was there a car on the side of the road or something? I am not sure what happened there. So I think on the left side you should see the Allianz Arena somewhere. I don't know how easy it is to see from this direction. Is that it? It doesn't look like it. That looks like a big hill. It's really horrible weather. Have we gone? We might have gone past it. I think we've gone past it, folks. You probably saw it out the window. Anyway, we'll drive on a bit. Probably come back as we cross the border into France, and that won't be too far away from then. Well, getting relatively close to. Oh, there we go. Relatively close to our destination of Paris, which we have never been in. I don't know how good it looks. Hopefully we've got things like the Arc de Triomphe, the Eiffel Tower, all that sort of stuff, but I'm not entirely sure what to expect. So excited to get there and see what Paris has to offer. And see you shortly. Goodbye. Well, folks, we've just we're over the border and we have arrived in Strasbourg. We're actually going to take a little bit of a detour into Strasbourg because, folks, we have a something to pick up, a question mark to pick up, and there's also a photo opportunity, which I think in the French DLC Vive la France, that is linked to an achievement, as I remember. And I've sort of seen it on the right, but it's been kind of hard to. It's been hard to actually. Oh Christ! I presume it's all good to go. Yeah, it's been hard to see it from where I was there, so I'm hoping to get a better view of this this thing over here. So we'll give it a go before we have to turn left. So I think what we've got is just over there. I can't see it properly, so I'll put it on screen. Maybe if we go down this road here, you can see the difference, can't you, between this kind of older DLC. So Strasbourg is from the Vive la France DLC, which was released a long time ago, and you can kind of see it's a little bit on the old side. The town kind of has that sort of general slightly tired look to it that you sort of see in some of the earlier parts of the game. I think we see it up ahead, folks. That looks quite impressive. If that's it's not that, is it? Scania truck dealer. There we go. So it must be up here on the right somewhere, and maybe we'll be able to see it when we just go over this river here, which would be rather nice. I've never been to Strasbourg. I did have the chance to go to work, but it was sort of during COVID. I was supposed to go, and yeah, COVID got in the way, unfortunately, so I didn't have that opportunity. But here we've got the river here, so let's see if we can see this a little bit better. So it must be that building there. It's not. Is it that one there? I'm not sure. We'll put something up so you can actually see what this building looks like. I think that's only fair. Right, folks. So let's have a quick look at how far we've got to do. We're going through Strasbourg, which takes off that corner. I mean, it doesn't really, does it? But so we've come all the way from down here in Novo Mesto, so we're well over half the way there. We have Still got a fair old route to go on the A4, and we'll be passing near to Metz, Reims, and then Paris. We've got 291 miles to go, 6 hours 11 minutes. So hopefully, folks, I will see you probably a heap further on as we're sort of closing in on Paris, because I do want to have a little look around Paris, given, you know, it's Paris with all those kind of historical landmarks which we all know so well. Right, folks, I will see you shortly, and we'll be infinitely closer. I don't think we're going to be stopping into any other cities. I didn't see any other photo opportunities or anything like that along the way, so I will come back if needs be. It is a kind of nice looking city though. They've done this well. Some of these sort of more interesting buildings. The generic buildings are a bit dull, but the interesting buildings are just that. They are quite interesting to look at. And we've got, by the look of things, a tram network as well coming through. We've got to go left here. I just assumed nothing was there. There we go. Right, folks, see you very shortly. Goodbye. Right, folks, we'll carry on. There's we're less than 5 hours away, just 230 miles away. So we are doing well. We're making progress. It's good. It is good. Excited to see what Paris actually looks like, if it's kind of got the feel of Paris in real life. Well, we've just discovered Reims. We are actually going to have to get off here because we, as you can see, need a bit of petrol. We've also had a bit of a sleep, just by by another toll. I mean, France is so full of tolls, it's ridiculous. Okay, you're letting me go, are you? It might not go brilliantly well. There we go. Beautiful. There's nothing actually to pick up in this city, which is interesting, but we do need the petrol, so it'd be good just to drive around. We'll have a little look, see what it looks like. A very pretty little roundabout, just straight off the bat there. Bit of foliage on it, very nice. We've actually picked up a fair amount of cities during this, and Paris will be our final one. We need to go. Right, I'll see you in a sec when we get down to get to the petrol station. Another lovely roundabout. Maybe they have really nice roundabouts in Reims. I have no idea. It's not somewhere I've ever been, and not somewhere I've even thought of going, but the backdrop, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? It looks alright. Right, folks, I'll see you when we get to the petrol station. Right, we just picked up half a baguette and some stinky cheese. We'll have that on the way. It's kind of, I don't really understand how to see out that right hand mirror. There's no real way of doing it, unless maybe actually that does a better job and I never actually bother looking there. That's possible. Right, so we'll head off out of Reims now. We've just had a bit of a snack here. Oh my lord. Well, he didn't hit us. He must have done an emergency stop. Oh dear. Okay. Paris is not far away. Not far away at all. As you can see, we've got just a short little hop, skip and a jump. I wonder actually whether the Eiffel Tower is there, whether the sort of interesting part of Paris is here and this is kind of the more industrial part of Paris. I'm not sure, but hopefully we will get to see some of the sights across the way, if that is the case. But looking forward to it all the same. I think what I would be interested in, folks, is for you to let me know, out of the sort of classical cities that, you know, the really sort of classical European cities, typically the capital cities like Berlin, Paris, London, all those sort of things, Milan, I suppose, which do you think of those sort of really big cities is the best in the game? What portrayed the best? Be very interested to hear your opinions there. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of them yet. I've been to a lot of... I mean, London was pretty rubbish, but that's because it's not been updated. I don't think I've been to Amsterdam yet, and if I have, I wasn't particularly impressed. But again, same thing. But Istanbul was absolutely gorgeous. So I'd love to hear, which do you think is the most interesting major European city, which has got kind of loads of landmarks and stuff? Let me know, and that may lead me down a route to kind of go and visit it. Well, we have arrived in Paris. Apparently, it's not looking very Parisy at the minute. I'll be perfectly honest. It's 3:30 on Wednesday afternoon, and we're just on a road here generally, and I'm not seeing anything remotely Parisian about any of this stuff. Although it's a nice big roundabout, a well manicured roundabout. I appreciate a well manicured roundabout. Who doesn't? 2 minutes to our destination. Well, this is far from the Paris that I know, but we'll deliver. We'll deliver this. Here we go. Oh, what a job, folks. What a job. They want it round there. You try and stop me. So a big old job. All done. Straight in like a fox there. So, I mean, this is going to be a pretty epic episode. We are... I mean, we went a long way there. We went a heck of a long way, just in terms of the distance. We got a whole hump of XP. So what I want to do, I know this is just a ridiculously epic episode. I want to go down here and see what we got, because I think this is Paris. We're going to do this via this thing here. So I'll see you in a second. We'll pick up that question mark, and then we're going to drive down and see if we can see some Parisian sights. Finish things off in style. There we go. Picked up the Renault dealership there. I don't know, have we driven a Renault truck? I'm not 100% sure. Can't remember really. Right, folks, I'm going to drive on and we're going to go down into Paris properly and see what it looks like. See you there. Right, here we go. I think coming out from under this tunnel, we should see what Paris has to offer. We've got some tower blocks on the left. Whatever it is going to come out on the right. The large thing, whatever it might be. We're going to go here. Is that going to be the Eiffel Tower, is my question, or is it going to be something else? A hotel, budget hotel, is that what we're looking at? Just a second. What's going on? Oh, there we go. It's the Paris office towers, of course. That, when you say landmark, in Paris, the thing that comes to me straight away, above Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, Eiffel Tower, the catacombs, all of those things, the thing that kind of comes to me first is, of course, the Paris office towers. because what else could it be? Oh, is there something over there? I mean, I've got to be honest. This doesn't look one bit like Paris. But is this the Champ? No, I can't go down there. What's that? It's we're going down here. We're hoping for something interesting to pop up. I'll let you know if it does, but it doesn't kind of have the feel of Paris, does it? I don't think so. Well, how very disappointing this is. There is absolutely none. There's not even the river. There's nothing. Why? Why is it? Why is it like this? I mean, there can't be sort of like copyright on anything, surely. Well, that was the most un-Paris I've been to, and maybe it's in the other part. Let me know if I've missed something, but we will leave it there. Where am I going to go? Yeah, we'll leave it there. An absolute epic episode. Really happy to drive such a long distance, and we got it done all the way to Paris. Disappointing once we got to Paris because there was just not the Paris I was expecting, but all in all, I'm pretty pleased with the delivery. Didn't get to do the campervans, but we'll be now keeping an eye out on those campervans to see whether we can do the job and finish the going camping achievement. We also want to complete the West Balkans cities. That's something I would like to do. Okay, we've done some good work here, I think, on the in France now. Got a bunch more of the cities, 3 or 4 more cities, but I think we're a long way away from getting those complete. Anyway, folks, I think we will leave it at that. I don't know how I'm going to cut this down into a sensible episode, but we will try. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Big thank you to all of our channel members, and if you're interested in becoming a channel member, hit the join button down below. I think all the information will pop up for you. Okay, well, that will do me. We have it was a perfect delivery, wasn't it? And I will see you the next time. We're off to IKEA to buy ourselves a flat packed baguette. That's presumably what happens in Paris. And I don't know why we're driving to IKEA, to be perfectly honest. Oh my lord, not paying attention. Anyway, folks, that'll be enough from me. See you in the next one. Goodbye.